Have you ever wondered what secrets Antarctica, the coldest and most mysterious continent on Earth, might be hiding underneath its icy surface? This vast, uninhabited and largely unexplored landmass at the bottom of our world has long been a source of fascination and speculation. Antarctica, with its sub-zero temperatures and inhospitable conditions, is the last frontier on Earth, and it's kept its secrets well guarded under a thick blanket of ice, some places as thick as 3 miles. But recent scientific discoveries have begun to reveal the treasures it's been concealing. Just imagine this: Antarctica, a place often pictured as a barren, frozen wasteland, could actually be sitting on a wealth of untapped resources. And we're not talking small change here, we're talking about a staggering fortune estimated to be worth around $50 trillion. Yes, you heard that right. $50 trillion! That's more than double the annual gross domestic product of the United States, the world's largest economy. These resources aren't your everyday kind of resources. They're not just piles of gold or diamonds waiting to be dug up. No, they're far more valuable and far-reaching than that. These are resources that could change the way we think about energy, about industry, and about our very future. They could change the world as we know it. So how did we come to this astonishing realization? Well, it wasn't easy. It took decades of painstaking research, cutting-edge technology, and the relentless determination of scientists braving the harshest conditions on Earth. And, of course, it took a little bit of luck. But, as they say, fortune favors the brave. Doesn't it sound like a plot straight out of a science fiction novel? Yet it's all real. So, what exactly are these hidden resources and how were they discovered? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this mind-boggling revelation in the next scenes. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown wealth underneath the icy expanses of Antarctica, and brace yourself for the shocking discoveries that await. In the icy depths of Antarctica, scientists have found a treasure trove of resources. It's a statement that might seem like it's been plucked straight from a science fiction novel, but it's a reality that has been unfolding over the past few years. Beneath the thick layers of ice and snow, a wealth of resources has been discovered. We're talking about vast reserves of coal, iron, copper, and even oil and gas. These aren't just a few scattered deposits, but enormous quantities that could potentially redefine global resource maps. So, how were these resources discovered? It was a combination of advanced satellite imaging and deep ice core drilling that led to this remarkable find. Satellite imaging allowed scientists to peek beneath the icy surface and identify areas where mineral-rich layers were present. Then, deep ice core drilling was used to confirm and quantify these resources. Let's take a closer look at the different resources found. First up, we have coal, a fossil fuel that has been a cornerstone of the global energy sector for centuries. The coal reserves under Antarctica are believed to be vast, potentially rivaling those of some of the largest coal-producing regions in the world. Next, we have iron and copper, two metals that are fundamental to modern industrial processes. Iron is a key ingredient in steel production, while copper is essential for electrical wiring and electronics. The reserves of these metals under Antarctica are immense and could potentially be a game-changer in the global metal industry. And then there's oil and gas, the lifeblood of the global energy sector. The potential reserves of oil and gas under Antarctica could be massive, possibly on par with some of the largest oil and gas fields in the world. But there's a catch. These resources have remained untouched, and for a good reason. They're protected by the Antarctic Treaty System, a series of international agreements that prohibit any commercial exploitation of mineral resources in Antarctica. This treaty, which came into effect in the late 20th century, was put in place to preserve the pristine environment of Antarctica and protect it from the damaging effects of mining and drilling. The discovery of these resources is a testament to the technological advancements in satellite imaging and drilling techniques. But it also serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between our quest for resources and our responsibility to preserve the environment. This discovery indeed redefines our understanding of Antarctica. It's not just a barren, icy wilderness, but a land rich in resources, a land that holds untold wealth beneath its icy surface. But the question remains, what does this imply for our future? Could these resources be the key to solving some of our most pressing energy and resource challenges, or could they become a source of conflict and environmental degradation? Only time will tell. The implications of this discovery are far-reaching, affecting everything from geopolitics to climate change. Let's take a moment to dive into these potential impacts. Firstly, the question of ownership and rights to these resources could ignite a powder keg of international conflict. The Antarctic Treaty System, established in 1959, currently prohibits any military activity, mineral mining, nuclear testing, and nuclear waste disposal. It also supports scientific research and protects the continent's ecozone. But with $50 trillion at stake, the pressure to revise or even scrap these regulations might become overwhelming. The prospect of such vast, untapped wealth could potentially spark a new kind of Cold War, with nations scrambling to stake their claims. Secondly, there's the environmental elephant in the room. The Antarctic is home to a fragile ecosystem that is already under threat due to climate change. Exploiting these resources could have devastating impacts: increased human activity, potential oil spills, and the release of greenhouse gases during extraction and use of these resources could accelerate global warming. This in turn could lead to more rapid melting of polar ice, rising sea levels, and potentially catastrophic changes in weather patterns worldwide. But it's not all gloom and doom. There are potential economic benefits to consider as well. The extraction and processing of these resources could lead to significant job creation, not just in the countries that stake a claim, but worldwide. It could boost the global economy, providing a much-needed stimulus in these uncertain times. In addition, access to these resources could lead to greater energy security, reducing our reliance on politically unstable regions. However, all these potential benefits come with a cost. The environmental impacts could be irreversible and the potential for conflict is high. It's a classic case of short-term gain versus long-term sustainability. The question is, can we afford to take such risks? Or better yet, can we afford not to? As we grapple with these issues, it's essential to remember that the Antarctic is not just a giant ice cube waiting to be exploited. It's a unique and vital part of our planet, home to countless species and a key player in our global climate system. It's also a place of great beauty and mystery, a last frontier that challenges us to explore, understand, and protect. Clearly, this discovery presents a complex dilemma, but what could be the potential outcomes? As we gaze into the future, the possibilities seem both exciting and daunting. Indeed, the $50 trillion worth of resources concealed beneath the ice of Antarctica is a game changer. But how we choose to play that game can lead us down very different paths. Imagine a world where nations set aside their differences and unite in the pursuit of Antarctic resources. Picture a peaceful international cooperation, where the wealth beneath the ice is shared equitably. We could see a global renaissance, fueled by a wealth of resources that could fund advancements in technology, infrastructure, healthcare, and education. This could be the dawn of a new era of prosperity, where the riches of Antarctica are used to uplift humanity, but on the flip side, we must also face the possibility of conflict. The allure of such vast wealth could ignite resource wars as nations scramble to stake their claims. The race for Antarctic resources could become the new battleground with the potential to destabilize global peace. We must be wary of this path, for it leads to a future fraught with tension and uncertainty. Another possibility is the continued preservation of Antarctica. Rather than exploiting its resources, we could choose to protect this last pristine wilderness on Earth. This would mean leaving the $50 trillion untouched, a decision that could have its own consequences. But it would also be a testament to our commitment to conservation and our respect for the natural world. In any scenario, the need for informed decisions based on rigorous science and international law cannot be overstated. We must tread carefully, balancing our desire for progress with our responsibility to the planet. The stakes are high, but so too are the rewards. It's an intriguing prospect, isn't it? This discovery has the potential to reshape our world, for better or worse. The decisions we make today will shape the future of not just Antarctica, but of our entire planet. Let's ensure we make them wisely. In conclusion, Antarctica's hidden wealth is a fascinating discovery with profound implications. We've unearthed a staggering $50 trillion worth of resources buried deep beneath the ice. This revelation not only broadens our understanding of Earth's hidden treasures, but also raises critical questions about the future of this icy wilderness. The implications are vast and varied. From sparking a new resource rush to potential geopolitical tensions, the stakes are high, yet amidst the excitement, we must remember the importance of preserving Antarctica's pristine environment. The need for careful consideration and responsible action by the global community has never been more apparent. As we continue to explore and understand our planet, discoveries like this remind us of the incredible, untapped potential that lies beneath the surface. It's a reminder that our world still has many secrets to reveal, and that our actions today will shape the future of these uncharted territories.